Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. When you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Camp Randall Stadium, home to the Wisconsin Badgers. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the Maryland Terrapins, taking on the 9th-ranked team in the land, the Wisconsin Badgers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. And the Badgers will boot it away to start the game. Let's see what he can do with the return. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. So Maryland's offense will get first crack at it today. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense. And if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Fires to the big fella. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. This crowd bringing the energy and noise early. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. Got the first down and more. They'll mark him down at the 37. It's a 10-yard gain.
When you go on the road, man, oh man, you love hearing the crowd. But more importantly, you love shutting the crowd up. There's no better feeling than coming out, getting that juice going, getting that confidence going, and getting that running game going right at them and gashing them right out the gates.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Let's see what they've got on second down. Off the play fake. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's fourth down. Fair catch will be made just inside his own 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9. So the Wisconsin Badgers offense will get the ball for the first time. And what a performance, an aerial show from this guy in the last game, and he has to have a ton of confidence coming into this one, Dave.
Yeah, it was a great week. And watching that tape before this game, like you could tell, man, he was seeing it quick. The ball was coming out, just touchdowns at will. A really nice day. And I think, Jesse, you take that and you start to build on it for this offense and really continue to trust him to make plays through the air.
Yeah, that's a good point. I think he really earned his offensive coordinator's trust after that performance. So I'm anticipating the playbook to expand a little bit in this game. Maybe see some new schemes in the passing game just based on what this guy was able to do the last time he took the field.
That's caught. It's Jones. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Looking to fire. Works the middle. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Badgers want to move quickly. Wants to throw on first down. Puts it out of the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Nice complementary football we're seeing from this team here early. Defense did their job in the opening drive, and now your offense is doing their job too. Really nice throw that time by the quarterback. You've got to love what you're seeing on both sides of the ball if you're this team's head coach.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a second and long. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Badgers come to the ball trying to pick up this third and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds the tight end. Really nice job to convert that third down, and they've got it at the 33. Looking to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Jones. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. The Badgers didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Might be looking to run. It's complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Give to the running back. Got some room in under the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Badger. They get set for the point afters. We have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Maryland has the ball back, and the Terrapin offense ready to go. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. Gets open down the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Terrapins come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Dropping back, it's Chambers. Quick strike complete. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Behind the chains now on second and long. Wants to go up top. It's complete. No chance to run, but still a good game.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. And the Terrapins have this offense rolling. Might as well give it to him again. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Terrapins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Send the tight end in motion. Now the play fake. He wants to go deep. Touchdown, Terrapins! They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off.
And man, is that perfect timing. You could tell a quarterback drops back. He sees his guy, and he knows he's open. But watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the breadbasket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Illinois is ahead right now, but the school that produced the likes of Dick Butkus and Red Grange has some work to do before this is over. They're up by 7 over Rutgers. It's an outcome that, if it holds, will have Big Ten fans buzzing all week. Guys?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Jones. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
You know, it's one thing to have all the accolades preseason and have all the expectations, but it's another thing to be able to go out and execute week in, week out. He's done that. He now has over 1,500 receiving yards on the year.
Complete to the left. How about that play? Getting a huge chunk of yardage to wrap up the first quarter, and that's how we'll end it and head to the second. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. We've got a good one going here, and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. They've got a first down here to open the period. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He makes a catch. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. And the Badgers have pushed it inside the 20.
Could this guy be the next receiver to bring home a Heisman Trophy? He's got everything you look for in a game changer at the receiver position. He's off to a great start in this one.
Guys, let's step back here and think big picture Wisconsin. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on fourth down. It's good. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Takes the easy completion. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. So now it's second and long. On the run, it's Gage. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
Listen to this place. Oh, man, do they love their Badgers. Third down coming.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Goodness gracious, if you blinked, you missed it. Horrible blocking up front. Defender gets in there so fast.
Did he line up in the backfield? Finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. To the air, it's Chambers. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Well, the quarterback and his intended target just simply didn't have the timing there. The ball falls incomplete on third, now setting up fourth down.
And the Terrapins decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Here's the fair catch, and he'll make it close to the 20-yard line. Okay, here comes the Wisconsin offense onto the field. Had to settle for the chip shot field goal last time, Jesse. They'd love for this one to pay off bigger.
Yeah, it just comes down to execution, too. Did a nice job out in the field, stalled a little bit once they...
Turning it on! They'll get him on the ground at the 46, and it'll be a first down. The Badgers moving quickly to the line.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unleashes one. Got him downfield. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. And the Badgers getting set on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab.
Well, it's a great job by the receiver fighting back across the DB there to get to the inside, locate the ball, and catch the slant.
The Badgers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give from the gun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. He'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6. And the Badgers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. He's looking to throw. Looking to get it in. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Wisconsin.
Well, this guy certainly, from a statistical standpoint, has done everything to deserve a trip to New York City. He has been a big playmaker week in, week out for this offense. Get this, that last touchdown was his 20th touchdown catch of the season. This guy has been unstoppable.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Finds his target down the middle. He knew exactly where he wanted to go with that one, and they've got enough for the first down. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. And 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking downfield, it's Chambers. He lets it fly. He's got it down the right side. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. To the air on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
He's run out of bounds, and they'll say he stepped out at the 27.
Love the execution there on the screen. The running back shows pass protect, pass protect. Last second turns around, so he's able to get the ball. The D linemen have already run past him. Now he can turn upfield for a big gainer.
He makes the grab. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. The Terrapins are threatening on 1st and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Using his feet to buy time. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Maryland!
Well, the one thing you know about this team is they've got a lot of fight in them, and that's a great job responding by the offense on that last drive, capping it off with a really good-looking touchdown run. This is now a one-possession game. We've got a lot of football left to play.
And with the extra point, they close it to a 17-14 game. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Jones. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. The The Badgers will hustle to the line. Second down, they'll go to the air. On the run, still looking. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. And the Badgers come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. On third and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college football. Nice job on that front.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Got a man. Finds enough room to get it up to the 44 before he's knocked out of bounds.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Works the middle of the field. That'll be enough for a first down as he crosses the 50 and gets it to the 48. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. The Badgers will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Jones. They pick up the first down. They'll mark him at the 34. Got to be expeditious here. Looking to throw on first down. And he'll make the grab along the sideline, but is not able to get to the first down marker. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Wants to fire on second down. Unloads to the wideout. And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. And the Badgers line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Grab near the marker. It's Jones. Just outside the red zone as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 22. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. And he takes this from inside the 5. Coverage team there to make the stop. They avoid disaster, and that's the end of the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in Madison, and welcome in to the halftime update.
And the Terrapins will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Wisconsin has its offense back on the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with him.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They've made third down offense a key. It'll be tested on third and long from the 28. Both near the sticks. It's Jones. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40.
This guy has a chance to bring home the Heisman Trophy this year because he continues to make plays week in, week out. Doesn't matter who's guarding him, what coverages you play. This guy finds ways to make plays for his offense.
A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. Back to pass. Right on the money. At the 35, he's open. And he found all kinds of room and got it down to the 28. The Badgers are moving quickly down the field. The give out of the gun. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. Going to swing it on second down. Steps away. Going for 6. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And the Badgers come to the line needing just inches for the first down. He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Touchdown, Badgers! Snagged in the end zone to give them 6.
And it's not an accident. They're featuring this guy. His 2nd receiving touchdown of the game. That's your job as a coach. Find my playmakers, get them the ball so they can do damage and have games like this right here.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They've fallen into a hole here and they need to start fighting back right now on this drive. He'll be stopped at the 27 but picks up 10 on that one. The Terrapins headed quickly to the line.
And how about that? Right after they get the explosive play running the ball, they're going right back to the line of scrimmage for some tempo.
Finds his tight end.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on 1st down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
And how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
And the Terrapins have it with a 1st and 10.
And watch the offensive line here. They all block run. Because they're blocking run, the quarterback decides, oh, I got a favorable matchup. He dumps it out to the right, makes the right read, gets a nice positive game.
Continuing to turn and move it forward, and they're closing in on midfield. It's down at the 48.
I like this idea by the offense going hurry up here. You just had a very nice run. Let's get back up to the line of scrimmage and go fast.
Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a 1st down. The Terrapins kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll try the run. It's a fumble. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
I love those smashes where you can hear it up here. Goodness gracious, you can hear the contact. Such a big lick. The offensive guy doesn't hold on to the football. Huge momentum swing. Big turnover forced by the defense.
Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Brings it in down the left side. Touchdown, Wisconsin! And once he got away from the knee, they had no shot at catching him.
Man, this defense has their hands full. They're dealing with a quarterback that is pinned.
Looking, trying to escape, cannot. The sack warrants the 2-point try. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. That fumble in plus territory just ruined that last drive, David.
Yeah, and those are frustrating when you got the offense moving a little bit and you put that thing on the deck, Jesse. But move on, reload, forget about it.
At the end of the day, it's just fundamental football, right? They practice it all week. 5 points of pressure. Every ball carrier has to have it. They just got to do a better job moving forward.
They'll give it to him again. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. It's Chambers. Fires to the wideout. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this 3rd down or else they are really in trouble. Grabs it in the middle. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And the Terrapins will punt this one away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. And nobody able to handle that punt. They'll let it bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes the Wisconsin offense to go back to work. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Got the quick pass.
Nice read and nice throw. And I know Wisconsin quarterbacks always get the unfair moniker that they're game managers, and it's because they've always been a great rushing offense. Just got to complete a couple throws and keep the offense on schedule. But when you think about the offenses where they've had a difference maker, a guy like Russell Wilson that were able to throw on first down, take shots, just make them so much more explosive. I think this guy has some of those traits too.
Tackle is made at the 44, but he picked up 10 yards and enough for a first down.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and go.
Oh, he's got some space. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat.
The defense there has their backs against the wall. That's a great job of really just gearing down, getting some push up front, not giving away anything, and making that play and that tackle.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Man, they just couldn't find a hole. Down in the red zone, the field shrinks. So much harder to complete those passes, but 4th and short. Now, decision time, baby.
A long way to go on 4th and goal. He wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. They spun that wheel of fortune on 4th down and come up bankrupt. On the move. Can't get him to the ground. He finds enough room to get it over the 10-yard line, and he's down at the 13. The Terrapins can really attack on this 2nd and short. This is a designed run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Pinned back in their own end, a 3rd and short from the 16. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. A really nice run from deep in his own territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 29. And the Terrapins will snap it on 1st and 10. To the air, it's Chambers. Fires to the tight end. Really short gain on that one. Defense all over it. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Quickly out to the tight end. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. The Terrapins want to crank the tempo.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Just missed on the connection, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Got it in the middle. It's Gage. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a 1st down. And the Terrapins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Back to throw, it's Chambers. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
That's a miss as an OC. He's coming to the sidelines and listen, that's not a great throw. We got to take something off of it. But we also can't miss inside. So it's a tough dynamic when you're throwing that out route. But either way, quarterback, wide receiver, they have to do a better job being on the same page.
The Terrapins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. They'll move the tight end. The play action fake. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
This quarterback has been under duress all game long. He's one of the best in the country, and he's used to having his way. He's the one who's used to dictating to opposing defenses. But
a shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Terrapins! In the end zone to put 6 on the board. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way.
And how do you not love the guts of this offense? 4th down, it's just another down. And what do? Stay aggressive, throw the football down the field, make the big play, get the big touchdown.
He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. And he tacks on the extra point. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Baylor took care of business today. I think their coach had their attention all week, and the end result was a focused group of Bears that fired on all cylinders. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Badgers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Looking to fire. It's complete to the left. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
Fires to the right. And it's intercepted, maybe breathing a little life into this team. Down to the 48-yard line as he takes it away and takes it back to set up his offense. Maryland has the ball back and the Terrapin offense ready to go. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had it. Much better field position this time around. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
And with that pass right there, over 300 yards. That's a good day at the office. Being able to execute, doing a good job seeing what's coming, anticipating, taking some shots today, but his hold really strong, put up some good numbers.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line 2nd and 7. Motion from the wide receiver. Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. And they can't hook up, going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Chambers. Under fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And I understand the logic by the offense here. Obviously, you're down in this game. You're trying to claw back into it. Why not take a shot? Why not be aggressive in that time? They just can't come up with a completion.
He'll throw it. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out. Looking downfield on first down. Now adjusting. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
know the situation, know the game of football, right? When I start to get outside the pocket, I don't see anything there, I can throw the ball away. I don't have to take a sack, get a lost yardage play. I can just throw the ball.
Breaks into the open. This winning streak to 5. And no problem on the extra point as they push the lead to 19 here in the fourth.
And offensive line, give me a crack, I'll do the rest. How about the Jets, the speed? He just turns it on, going 70-plus to the house. What a huge play by the running back.
On the move from inside his 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Here comes the Maryland offense back onto the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the 4th down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points, and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Looking to pass. It's Chambers. Here comes the heat. He'll try to do it himself. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Ball sitting right at the 30. It'll be 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the big fella. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And that decision will be questioned for a while. This offense has it with really good field position. Throws to the wideout. Picked off again. He's now thrown 20 interceptions.
I just love the fact that the defense is out there and they're still battling and they're still fighting. Obviously, they're way down here late in the 4th quarter, but they still think they have a chance to win. Don't tell them the game's over. That's a great individual effort on that interception.
He's got an open man. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And this offense is going to have to catch some breaks, man. They're going to have to make some big plays. They're going to have to push the ball down the field, break some tackles, hit some home runs, down 3 possessions in the 4th quarter. They're going to have to do everything right.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the court.
There he goes. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. And the Terrapins are in the hurry-up.
Let's go. We got some life. We made a big play, something to build off of. We need a lot of points, and we need them quickly. Time's running out. We're trailing big in this ballgame.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Terrapins trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Wants to throw. It's Chambers. Here's the pressure. And the pressure gets to him again. Another sack. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Clock stops and we've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense looking for anything to cut into this big lead. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And it's incomplete. The long pass downfield, they couldn't hook up. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Great penetration by this defense, and they knock him down behind the line, a loss of 1. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. Makes the grab. And he's wrestled to the ground. And the Badgers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, it's an offense that prides himself on being physical. No mystery there. You need 1 yard, turn around, hand it off, let him go to work.
To the air on first down. Looking for a huge play. Makes a grab for a big play. Touchdown, Wisconsin. And the punishment has been extended. They built a comfortable lead and trying to hang on for a Week 13 victory. Man, for the love of Tolzien and Stocco, what a day this guy's having.
And I think everybody gets the label as a Wisconsin quarterback as game manager. I think he's tired of hearing that. He said, listen, give me the rock, I'll spin it around, make some big plays, and he's putting on a show today.
This drive will start from the 19-yard line. Dropping back, it's Chambers. He's taking a deep shot late in the game.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They
reels it in down the left side. And the big gain. They've got it on the 46. That big explosive play carries them into plus territory. They'll snap it 1st and 10 from just across the 50. Unloads to the wideout. Pulls it in. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Looking to throw on first down. Going for it all. And the pass goes incomplete, looking to make things look a little tighter on the scoreboard, but that's going to do it.